Last night we had a lot of interesting matches from the Champions League. Today we're going to give you the highlights or the review of everything that happened, and then we're going to give you today's fixtures as well. So let's get started. Well, the early kickoff was AC Milan versus Club Brugge and AS Monaco versus Sparta. So AC Milan were able to overcome Club Brugge 3-1 and AS Monaco 5-1 against FK Sparta. Arsenal started on a very poor one, but they managed to win the match 1-0 against Shakhtar Donetsk. Aston Villa keep on impressing. They have won 3 matches. Yesterday they beat Bologna 2-0. So far they are the only team that have not conceded a single goal in this Champions League phase. And FC Girona managed to get a win after 2 disappointing losses in their 2 previous matches, but finally they have 3 points and they are potentially move up the ranking. And Juventus lost at home to FC Stuttgart. FC Stuttgart scored 2 disallowed goals and they missed a penalty, but in the end they still score a winning goal, which is a shock because we expect that Juventus were playing at home, so we don't understand why they would go ahead to lose to a team that scored had 2 disallowed goals. We don't know what's happening at Juve, but man, they have to really improve. If not, things are not going to get well with them, and I don't see them qualifying to the next phase of the Champions League. This is not the situation where you have to play and then you manage to win like that. So far, they are 11th on the table. They've played 3 matches and they have 6 points, but the rest of the teams that we're going to play today will probably kick them down there, so they have to step up if they want to make it to the next rounds or even the playoff. The next match to talk about is the match between Paris Saint-Germain and PSV. PSV started on a bright note. Dembele missed a lot of chances for Paris Saint-Germain, but PSV got the lead and then Paris Saint-Germain managed to equalize. I think it's a worrisome start for Luis Enrique because his team is not playing very well. We know PSG have a lot of players. We know that they don't do well in the Champions League, but man, this guy should be doing better than this. This is PSV in your own home. Anyways, they still have not gotten the Champions League formula. I think they have to learn that from Real Madrid. The next match is Real Madrid versus Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund, this is a very terrible one. At halftime, Borussia Dortmund were leading 2-0. They scored like 2 goals within 4 minutes. And then when we came back from the second half, Madrid scored 2 goals in a space of 4 minutes as well. And then in a space of 15 minutes, Madrid scored like 4 goals. And then at 90 plus 3 minutes, Vinicius Junior completed his own hat-trick for the night. This is a very shamble display. It was very disastrous display from Borussia Dortmund. We don't expect Borussia Dortmund to come. We all knew that Borussia Dortmund, they are not consistent. You can't rely on them. But just last season, they played the Champions League semi-finals against Madrid and they managed to lose 2-0. And then they started on scoring 2 goals in the first half, and we're like, whoa, this is going to be a payback. And then when we come back from the second half, it was 5. Man, guys, this is crazy. I don't understand what's wrong with these guys. But let's take a look at what happened. Nuri Sahin, the Borussia Dortmund coach, made a crazy substitution. I don't know what this guy was thinking. Anyways, he subbed his best strikers because they were 2 goals up. You're 2 goals up against Madrid, and we all know how Madrid played. They played in the second half like that's their best part of the match. Last season, going to the road to win the Champions League, always a comeback from the second half, and then in fact towards the time minute, you always come late to the party, and because you are leading 2-0 and then you have to sub off your best guys and play defense. You want to play a defensive game. That's what we don't like about these average teams. They won't play a defensive game. You are 2 goals up. Why do you have to go and defend? Can't you make it 4, make it 5, make it 6? And they gave Madrid a chance and Madrid took it. Rudiger scored on the 60th minute. Vinicius Junior scored on the 62 minutes, and 83 minutes Lucas Vazquez scored, and 87 minutes Vinicius Junior scored. 90 plus 3, Vinicius completed his hat-trick. That is powerful from Madrid. We must give Madrid credit for this. These guys, it's like, oh, we're not doing well in the La Liga, but let's get our Champions League, like we're the king of Champions League. That's what they are finally saying. So after the match, Carlo Ancelotti was extremely happy with his players. He said that they have to improve. Like, let them start playing from the first half. It's not maybe another team will not be crazy like Borussia Dortmund, Nuri Sahin, to make such changes. We saw it in their last match when they lost in England. It was a very, 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 very powerful one there. So let's quickly take a look at The last match before we give you fixtures for today: Sturm Graz vs Sporting CP. Sporting CP beat Sturm Graz at home 2-0. That's a powerful one there, guys. So we have it now. Let's take a look at the table as it stands. Some have played 3 matches, some have played just 2 matches. Aston Villa so far leading. I must give Aston Villa credit. I always talk about these guys here. They're making us proud, though we're not Aston Villa fans, but they're making us proud. And another thing that is top there is Monaco. Sporting CP. Monaco with 7 points, Sporting CP with 6 points. If Dortmund had won yesterday, that would have been the second team to get to the 9 point. But so far, Aston Villa is the only team who have 9 points. Let's see the potential 9 point candidate after today's round. Brest could go 9 points. Benfica could go 9 points. Leverkusen sitting 8 could go 9 points. Real Madrid can not go 9 points again because they have lost a single match there, so they have 6 points. Liverpool could go 9 points, yeah. And then Juventus lost a chance, like a clear chance, to get 9 points there. Manchester City cannot go 9 points, so that's all we have for 9 pointers. So let's take who is languishing on the bottom. We have Slovan is languishing on the bottom. 3 matches, 3 losses, no point. 11 goals against them. That is bad. That is bad. Young boys, they've played 2 matches already and they've lost 2 matches. Krevna, they've played 3 and they've lost all the 3. Salzburg, Red Bull Salzburg, they have played 2, they've lost it. Maybe today they'll still have a chance to maybe get the point or get 3 points. SK Sturm Graz have lost all their first 3 matches of the campaign. These guys are surely going to be outers of this Champions League. Dynamo Zagreb have 1 point, but they are still 30. They're out of the next round. Bologna are out of that. PSV are out. Club Brugge are out. Atletico Madrid, as it stands, they are out of the next round qualifier. So the door closers gets man is Feyenoord. So far they played 2 matches, but they have 3 points and they are 24. That is the last qualifying space to the next round or the playoff. So guys, I think it's going to be a very interesting one. We're looking forward to this round. So let's take a look at the goal scorers. So far we have Juninho from Karabakh 6 goals. We have Anin Fedresbak 5 goals, and we have Dairos Olaru 4 goals. Wow, this is going well. I don't know what defenders are doing this season. We just need a lot of goals, people scoring. Like yesterday we had over 40 goals just yesterday. This is not, I don't understand what defenders are doing. They have to step up, and goalkeepers have to step up their game because they are losing, they are scoring too much, they are conceding too much. It's not good for the game. So guys, we've talked too much about today. Let's get to today's features in the Champions League. Atlanta will be playing Celtic, and the match 17:45, and another match 17:45 is Brest versus Bayer Leverkusen. That is also an early kickoff. And then the late kickoff have Atletico Madrid versus Lille, Barcelona versus Bayern Munich. This is one of the top matches today. It's going to be very powerful. Hansi Flick is the former Bayern Munich coach, which inflicted Barcelona with their famous or infamous 8-2 loss against Bayern Munich like a few seasons back, when Lionel Messi was there, and he is the coach for Barcelona today, and we see that he's scoring a lot of goals while playing for Barcelona. So we don't know what is going to happen, and it's going to be an interesting one. I guess, guys, that match is by 20 o'clock, so you will do yourself some good to go and watch. You have Benfica versus Feyenoord. That match by 20 o'clock, and the rest of matches at 20 o'clock. We have Manchester City, Sparta, Prague. We have Leipzig. We have versus Liverpool. Liverpool will have a chance to go 9 points and topple Aston Villa if they win that match. We have Salzburg, Red Bull by Dynamo Zagreb. Dynamo Zagreb, we have the opportunity to move into the automatic qualification for next round of playoffs. Yes, and then young boys who have not gotten a single point are going to play against Inter Milan. It's going to be a crazy one there. Let's take a look at where Inter Milan is. Inter Milan are doing pretty well in their league Serie A, but they are just languishing 13 points. They have 4 points from 2 matches. If they can win today, they'll move 7 points. That should take them down up to 9 ahead of Real Madrid, and they should be among the top 8 or something like that. Depends on how many goals Barcelona score against Bayern Munich. But now let's talk about the Bayern Munich match versus Barcelona. Do you think these guys are going to get a win? What do you think? Well, I think it's going to be a win for Barcelona, considering the fact that Bayern Munich are not playing very well this season. We can see it. They've lost against teams that you don't expect them to lose against previously, that they always get. And then we've seen Barcelona win against teams that they always struggle against. They win easily. Talk about Atletico Bilbao, Atletico Madrid, Vigo, Valencia, Sevilla, like that. Guys, let's take a look at that lineup for this Barcelona versus Bayern Munich match. It's a very powerful match that we are looking forward to. In goal, Hansi Flick is going to be Iñaki Peña is going to be there, and then in the defense is going with a 4-2-3-1 formation with Lewandowski playing the lone striker. But this is just on paper. We know when they start playing, they convert to the 4-3-3 formation. So let's take the defense. We have Joe Kounde, we have Pau Cubarsí, we have Nago Martinez, we have Alejandro Balde back there. That's the normal formation. Then when we come to midfield, we have Pedri, we have Rafinha, we have Ansu Fati playing on the wing of the midfield, Lamine Yamal playing on that side, Rafinha and Lewandowski playing in the middle. Rafinha playing at the second striker right behind Lewandowski is something great. Okay, so that's why you see Rafinha scoring and you see Rafinha giving a lot of assists because of this formation. So let's take a look at the Bayern Munich lineup. As we all know, number one undisputed Manu Noah is in the goal. We have Kim Min-jae is defense. Well, they are playing 4-3-1, just similar to Barcelona, but we know that once you start playing, they interswitch to a 4-3-3 formation. So you have Harry Kane by the side, we have Serge Gnabry, we have Kingsley Coman by the side, so they transfer to that 4-3-3 formation. Then Michael Olise will drop down to play Konrad Limart and Joshua Kimmich in a 3 midfield. We have Alphonso Davies and we have Rafael Guerreiro forming the right backs and left back there. Dayot Upamecano down there forming the last two there. So guys, this is the formation, similar style of playing. Both teams scoring a lot of goals. What is this? Let's say you want to predict this match. What's going to be your prediction? For me, it's going to be a straight win for Barcelona if I want to go risky, but if I want to play safe, I'm going to handicap Barcelona 2 goals and then give them a win. All right, guys, we've come to the end of the show. Drop your opinions in the comment section. Who do you think is winning this year's Champions League? Who do you think is going to top this group? It's incredible seeing Aston Villa on top there. Those guys, I think they're going to go far. Next round is guaranteed for them because I see big teams struggling. Why not? They can do it. They are so there. Thank you. See you in the next video.